Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome to our quantum psychic requests, and welcome to my wonderful co-host Viviane. Woohoo! Viviane's here. Hello, Viviane.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Grateful to be here.
And we're just going through some technical difficulties getting Jordi Rosen set up. So excited to have her join us. And she'll be here supporting us. It's the second time on the show, and we'll be taking requests as well. So I'm busy chatting with her on my phone to make sure she gets into the live stream okay, which I'm sure will happen. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Please do put all your requests in the as Viviane just posted in caps, and we'll be selecting these randomly when your request is called, or if it's called, because we get a lot. Then just say hello in the chat. And the last few live streams, you guys have been amazing. You're like so fast, just within seconds, or in fact, quicker than I can type insert name, are you here? And you're responding. So thank you. That makes a huge difference. It keeps us going, keeps us flowing. You'll also be music when we're selecting your requests. And I'm featuring a new 9-hour, 50-something minute video that I released just yesterday. And it's to help you with sleep. So it's lots of calming meditation songs. Yay, here comes Jordi.
Hi.
Hello, Jordi.
Hi, Jordi.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Live.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, Jon and Viviane. Sorry for the technical. I don't know why the one. Anyway, good to see you. Thank you.
That's no problem at all. I'm sure there's a reason for all these things. We just don't know yet. I'm sure we'll find out through the live stream. But welcome, Jordi. It's lovely to have you back on. When did we last have you with us?
I think it was last month, maybe, or was it 6 weeks ago? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I must admit, my memory is terrible. But it is so wonderful to have you back. We had such fun last time working with you. And yeah, perhaps you could do a little introduction to introduce yourself, especially to those who haven't met you before.
Oh, well, I'm Jordi Rosen. I live in Montreal, Quebec. I'm a clairvoyant medium, and I've done music for several years, and I do a lot of guided meditation with sound and different types of healing with people.
Wonderful.
And, it's wonderful to be here. Thank you.
I just thought I'd expand your video there for a moment so everyone gets to see you. Oh, it's so cool. And we today, when we're doing people's requests, it would be lovely for us to think of some examples of the sorts of requests people can place. Because I know in a couple of the last live streams, some people saying, "What can we do?" I used to have in the banner at the bottom of the screen the long list of everything, but we just couldn't fit it anymore. So perhaps Jordi and Viviane can help me with some examples. I can get us started. So we have some requests already. So you know, that's a top tip, right? Look at other people's requests, which are in capitals, and go, oh, they're asking for a thing. I wonder if that's a thing that would help me. Encouraging you always to be original and authentic and true to yourself. So the sorts of things that we can accept today for your requests include psychic readings, predictions, connecting you, introducing you to usually just one spirit guide, because we only get about 5 to 10 minutes with each request. If you want to know a bit about your soul origins, your past lives, if you're looking for an energy clearing or healing. And so we do things like chakra scanning, clearing any negative energies. Only one thing we don't do is any significant negative entities or exorcisms here live. I do offer that service myself, but it's not really safe to do so in live streams. And we also do pet healing, home clearing. What else do we do?
Messages from loved ones that had crossed over, and talked about. I think you cover most of them. you think of it, yeah, love mediumship messages. And someone asked about activations the last time. That's why we were one thing that came to.
Yeah, we can help with activations also. How about you, Jordi? Is there anything else from the list to add?
Sometimes things like fairy messages or maybe dragon messages. I guess that's specific guides.
That's cool.
Or maybe someone wants to know what type of crystal could help them, something like that. Yeah. But I think everything's covered in what you've mentioned.
Great. Exciting. Thank you. Well, I'll go ahead and create a safe space for us and we can get started with our requests. Please do join us in the safe space creation, because it really helps us receive messages and more safely, and then also you guys receive as well. So just remember, when I'm doing the safe space setup, we can tell if you're paying attention, because we can see on the video and in the live chat whether you're still typing away or participating. So please do join us. As go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out what no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. Focus your attention now on your big, beautiful heart. And at the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form, from the center of your heart to extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, up into the sky and up into the stars. Reach all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe, until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of the universe, and there connect in your light cord to the highest dimension of source. Feeling into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time from the center of your heart, as you allow your heart to soften and open, extend a cord of light downwards through the base of your spine and deep into the earth. Reach all the way down through the layers of the planet until you reach the very core of Mother Earth, and there connect in your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord all the way up through the layers of the planet, through the crust and up through the root of your spine and deep back into your heart. And now, together with light of source above, Mother Gaia below, in your own golden light, expand out the golden protective bubble to surround you about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around this session today as we stream across our YouTube channels, and also in the replays. And I set the intention for the session space that only energies and entities with Viviane, Jordi, and I's permission and the highest good love and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist in the session space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in for Jordi, Viviane, and I, our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and any other soul that Jordi or Viviane invite in by name. We set the intention today. We're here to support you with your requests that you place in capitals, from which we pick randomly throughout the session today, including your quantum psychic healings, clearings, readings, Akashic readings and predictions, whatever we can assist you with. And please do, if you're requesting on behalf of someone else, please make sure, including any pets, that you have their permission before you place your request. And with this, we can get started. So it is.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like to choose the first request today?
Yeah, sure. I will put on a little music as promised.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm going up and just adding a few that came through.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I good to go? Thank you. Okay, choosing the next request, or the first, should I say? Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Rachel H. Let us know if you're here. Rachel H. Rachel H, I'm typing your name. If you can beat me, I'll be really impressed. Not that I'm that fast typing. Rachel H, are you here? Ah, she beat me. Woohoo! Wonderful. Okay, so you're asking for a clearing and a reading. How would you guys like to do it? Who would like to do the clearing? Who'd like to do the reading?
I'll focus on a clearing. Thank you.
Okie doke. I'll go ahead with a reading. And feel free to join in, Jordi. Just asking Rachel and your guides to step forwards to Jordi, Viviane, and I. Would you like me to go first?
Sure.
So with the reading I was shown, Rachel, very quickly, that you have lots of these little sparkly, like golden speckles coming down into your crown chakra. And I was asking, what is that? Like, what's the message I'm being shown? And I was kind of zoomed into these little speckles, and some of them are ideas that you're thinking of that are kind of entering your body. Some of these are activations coming down from your soul. So the soul remembrances, soul activations coming down through your soul star chakra, through your higher self, and down into your crown chakra. And the key theme for each of these, so your own ideas and opportunities and then your own activations, was you seem to be rejecting a lot of them. Like most of them are just kind of being pushed back, and it's like this feeling of oh well, I mean, I would never do that, or that's just silly, or that's never going to happen. So you're dismissing some of these ideas and activations. So it's very much an invite to, first of all, just open up yourself to receive them. They're coming from you. They're coming from your soul and higher aspects of yourself. And one way that you could do this, one of my suggestions would be is like form a way on a daily practice. It could be carrying a little notebook around, or journaling, or speaking it out loud, or all those things. Whenever something comes into your mind, like suspend belief about whether it's a good idea or not, or whether it's possible or not. Most of the best ideas feel improbable. They feel maybe impossible. So as soon as you provide a conduit to allow them to come in to this physical being, and you talk them or write them out, or use another creative channel, I use music a lot for mine, is that it allows you then to start to at least accept the message that's coming in with it, and that initial activation. And then you can start to decide about whether there's some action you're going to take, whether it's like receiving more, opening up more. I hope that helps. How did you both get on?
I've been called to look into her root and sacral chakra. From the root chakra, I heard that you are safe, and I'm still looking into the sacral. Also from the root chakra, I heard, yes, you are safe, but believe that you're safe. Let go and release. So grounding, let go, release. Now I see you writing on a journal to more of what you like to release, things that are clouding your mind lately. And sacral chakra, they showed me an image of two people holding hands and dancing around, and I'm waiting to get more about it. It's about this movement and power of creation.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it definitely feels like flow, opening up the lower aspects of you to be able to receive more. It reminds me of those feelings of, when you worry about not having enough money, but you won't spend any money. It's like it creates a block, right? It's like it needs to flow, just like the creativity and ideas and opportunities. How did you get on, Jordi?
I saw a lot of healing come in very quickly for the root chakra for Rachel. A beautiful flood of grounding for her, and so hopefully that will help with finances and just feeling more solid. I also saw there are people to connect with for Rachel. I saw her with a couple others, and it felt more like it could be camaraderie, but it could be also like for work. And also there was a clearing of some link with children somehow, maybe helping out, for example, other family members, um, giving you more energy or stamina with dealing with things. And also, I saw that there's a like a, I don't know if it's like a parish or some sort of church or like something related to faith for you to connect with, like an actual organization, possibly, or a place where you could go and do meditation or some sort of prayer or something where you feel like you're attending some sort of evening or afternoon or something like that. So that's what I saw.
I love that.
Thank you.
So a little bit more about the sacral and root chakra. The colors appeared good to me. So it's once Rachel continues to release what doesn't serve her any longer and ground her energy and believe that yes, she's safe. This energy from her sacral chakra and this joy and this creation and power will be more active. That's kind of how I took it, because it's there, but it's almost like she's not really quite tapping into it because of she's holding herself back because of mind chatter and not believing that she's safe, that she has a good foundation. And when she does that, the sacral chakra energy would be put to good use. That's what I have for Rachel.
Wow.
Excellent.
I feel that almost everything that each of us said, you know, each like it something that's really powerful for everyone to connect with. It reminds me a lot of how improbable it is that the three of us would be sat here together doing this work. If you'd asked me 10 years ago, hey John, what are you going to be doing in 10 years time? Oh, you know, I could be like,
Yeah.
I'll be Amazon, right? I'll still be Amazon. It's like, no, it's nothing like that, John. And that here we are from across the world and different countries doing this work, and it's so easy to dismiss these ideas, and such a blessing that, you know, the universe will respond as you step into these intuitions, these ideas, your creativity, and allow the improbable, maybe you think impossible, to become possible. I'm definitely personally becoming much more comfortable with that.
Wonderful.
Okay, and I hope that helps you, Rachel. Let us know in the chat. And welcome to everyone that's been joining. Please continue to put your requests in capitals. And because there was one earlier that kind of looked a bit like it had a question mark in it, but I couldn't tell if it was a request. So if that's you, you know who you are. Please do put a request in capitals, so we're sure you're actually asking for a request. Great, must be your turn, Viviane, to choose.
Yes, I'm ready to choose our next request.
Thank you. Darkness in my life, diving deep into the ocean of my sadness. We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name, your request is called. Dark angel be free.
Libers 1964, please say hi in the chat.
Libers 1964. Are you here? And thank you, Rachel. That's really lovely and encouraging. Thank you all, says Rachel. Libras 1964 or 1964. Are you here?
Okay, Libers is here. Thank you, Libers. So she's saying, Libers is saying, how like an Akashic reading and past life insights that would be helpful in 2026. Or any message from guides or angels. Okay.
Great.
We need to open the Akashic records.
Yep. I feel like I should have a big door. Like, hello. Fantastic. Yeah, let's I feel like these could be linked, but feel free to pick the message or to access the Akashic records. But I'll go ahead and open Archangel Metatron, please open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records for today's session. And we'd like to invite forwards Libras, please. Just from past lives, any general messages at this time for Libras to come forwards to Viviane, Jordi, and I. Mine feels quite short. So I'll go first. So as kind of comically as I pretended to open the Akashic Records door, was that same feeling of like I just got chucked this book, and it landed, and it was really heavy, and the weight of it's really, really important as a message, and it just hit my lap, and I was like, "What is this?" And so I opened up the book for Libras, and the title of the book was "My Book of Broken Promises." So they're broken promises that people have promised you through past lives, and you've held on to them. You're like, all right, I'm going to keep you all in a book, and I'll hang on to you because someone promised me something in a past life. And so there's this beautiful opportunity, and let's see if we can also help at this time. Libras, as you open this book of broken promises, these are promises that people have asked of you, and you have asked of them, and they have said, I promise you, Libras. And in those promises, there are a whole range. There's love. There's people promising to come back from battle and never coming back from battle. There's business. There's so much more. And you're really encouraged to feel into these, because this book carries such weight, and you carry this. There's a cord from this book into every, well, not every single lifetime, but this today, your lifetime now, and many, I don't even know how many, it's like into the hundreds, because it's a big book. There's 900 pages, and around 5 or 6 in each page, each of these broken promises. And I'm just shining light on this book and helping you bring awareness to all these promises. And if you choose to, you can let them go. You don't need to hang on to other people's promises. It's their energy. It's what they've promised you that you can let go of now. And just trust, if you choose to let go of this book and release it from your Akashic records, trust that the universe is self-balancing, self-harmonizing, and self-leveling, including mechanisms such as karma and free will. And that it's okay for you to release these burdens and say, thank you, I love you, I forgive you, I release you. And allow that book to be remembered, and yet its connections and its weight released if that's what you choose. And I'm just giving, it does already feel lighter, just giving that book back to Archangel Metatron. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Libras, what came through from the Akashic records when I connected for you is I focus on the insights that will be helpful in 2026. And I first thing I heard was moving on up. And I moving on up in all aspects of your energetically, and also you are using your discernment, and you're paying attention to your inner wisdom. And I heard that you are looking ahead with excitement, but while remaining present and on task with your, what you need to, all the, actions that you need to, and choices that you need to make. It felt good. So yeah, I hope it helps you, this message. Thank you.
Those are beautiful messages.
Thank you.
I saw there's a park for Libras to visit, like a really beautiful park. I don't know if it's around the vicinity of where you live. It almost reminded me of Central Park in New York. So I don't know if it means you're traveling somewhere, but definitely this park is amazing to walk around in for you. And they showed this huge tree, like in this lifetime, you're being guided to at least touch some like really massive tree that you'll come across more often. And I also saw that there's there's 2 women, or possibly 3 women, but it felt like one of them was yourself. So I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a small group of friends that you're to meet with more often and to connect with, and it feels very trusting with them. And you could go watch a movie together or go for a meal, and it's a close knit. I really like them for you. And also, you might sometimes I do something like this. Like you could have a little bag where it's like your treat bag, where once in a while when you're out, you might get yourself a gift, and then later you can go to your little area where you've gotten these treats, and you'll pick one for yourself for that week. I saw it wrapped actually for you. I had white paper with this black ribbon or string. So it's like a surprise for you. You won't know what you're picking out until you decide to do that. But or maybe you could even have a friend like say, okay, here's an amount. Could you pick out a few things for me and not show me? And it's kind of like a little game, but it feels very rewarding for you and fun. So that's what I saw for now.
Oh, I love that. I had visions of being sat. This is just me sat under a tree eating highly high quality chocolate. It was like, maybe I'll do that in my next adventure. Let us know, Libras. Libra says, thank you so much for these messages. And 3 white hearts. Thank you. Oh, really lovely. And such breadth as well with the 3 of us. It's lovely having you with us, Jordi.
Yes.
Thank you. I love working with both of you, and I love how it all came together.
Thank you.
In this lifetime.
Yes. All right. I know we're only 40 odd minutes in. Whose turn is it next, Viviane?
It's your turn, Jon. Thank you.
Okay. And playing a little music from Jon Binnie's 9 hours and 50 minutes of sleeping music. Okay, choosing next next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Okay. This is Shell Prime Ox. 4396. This is quite a recent request. Let us know if you're here. Gangster rescue male cat. Healing clearing, please. Permission received.
Okay,
Rescue.
wonderful.
It says resus.
It should be rescue. I believe it's rescue male cat. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, and I shall promote here. Okay, so rescue male cat healing clearing. Okay, thank you.
As I do a scan, I'm just being shown it's the back of, I think it's the upper shoulders, back of, and lower neck. There's something like it's like blocked or knotted there.
Mm-hmm. I'm showing a different part of the body. I'm actually showing. They first showed me the tail, and now I see the lower back. You know, that curve that is part of the back and close to the tail. Yeah.
This feels like it's an old injury on the lower neck, and I'm just being asked. So it's not there's no more healing required for it, but it does have some energy blocked in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and release that down
Mm-hmm.
the spine and down to the tail. And just flowing that energy across the spine, out through tail. Ura I ra ra zara taka roto romoto sa ra. Okay, I'll pause there. Can't stop with the animal puns.
Yeah, I'm still seeing the same area of the body, and now I see. I was showing the back and the tail. Now I'm seeing the inside, and I see 3 balls of energy. Yeah, I'm going to help him. I believe I need to help him ground that.
Fantastic. Yeah, I see the balls.
Mm-hmm.
It's the energy of them is like really compact. You know, it's like a really dense energy.
Yes.
Like this feeling of absorbing energy and then push, you know, when negative energy is coming in, just like storing it in there, like squeezing it into there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a dumping ground in the hope that it has this kind of infinite capacity. But it doesn't, it only goes so dense.
So I want to help him release that. And they're also not they're dancing to me. They're like spinning like really fast too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it must be a lot to live with. And Shell Primox is saying, "Thank you so much, guys. It's obvious he's been through a lot." Yeah.
There was a lot in the throat there. I saw the right eye also. Also a really intelligent cat. who is looking for a really wanted a lifetime home, or needs wants a companion for life. So I'm glad there's some help there.
I just heard I've been through a lot.
Yes, he seems to understand a lot, and it's been a long time since I owned a cat. He understands a lot about human interaction as well. Like, it was shown some like traumatic human events, and there was this feeling of like, I know exactly what's going on. Like, I feel their energy. I know, I like, to the extent you'd know, like, he would know what they were talking about. And then, because prior to that, I was just seeing other cat and other animal interactions, which also weren't very pleasant either. That's lovely that a really brave soul.
So I ran white light through his body to push that energy, remnants of that energy down. Those balls of energy are removed first, and then ran the white light to push any remnants of the light down, of the stagnant energy down
into the earth. Is there any more work to be done to the throat chakra, Jordi, or any other the eye? Is there anything else we can do to help?
I know he likes to be snuggled in with some kind of, maybe there's a blanket that you got for him, and he really loves this blanket. I don't know if it's light colored or if it's just the energy that it's light, but that's what I see around him. And there's more joy that's reaching him now from the healing.
I hear him saying thank you for this. Yeah, thank you, and I feel better. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I asked why choose a lifetime like this, and he was laughing at me, saying, "Jon, it's just like you humans. You know, we often have very high vibration previous lives, and then we come crashing down to earth like angels hitting the earth, and then going through really traumatic experiences to help kind of ground us into this third dimension reality." And there's that feeling of, he was just saying to me, I knew if I could just hang on, I knew if I could just keep going, then this day would come, then these moments would come when I could, as you were saying, Jordi, like find my partner, find my home, find my family. So there's a huge amount of trust that's got him through to this point. And a very gifted, clearly a gifted, multidimensional soul. It's like, hi,
yes.
about time you turned up for my healing. Where have you guys been?
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
Mangled Unicorn says his forever home.
Yes.
He likes the way you pick him up a certain way, and he likes that. Like, it's a bit different than what, I don't know how to describe it, but
Okay, yes, thank you.
And as a reminder, Viviane, you offer a pet healing service, don't you?
Oh, yes, and yes, thank you. I offer, for animals, I offer Reiki healing, and I also offer animal quantum healing sessions, and it's one of my favorite things to do. So yes, thank you. I actually just took a look. I got a lovely feedback from I'm supposed to be from last week. La Sandina, during one of the live streams, I connected with her Pat Bamboo. I'm trying to find her
Yeah, me too.
comment here. Moving.
Is this it?
Yeah, thanks so much. Yes, saying I wanted to let you know that Bamboo is doing better, and I did a clearing and healing for Bamboo, and I mentioned it was a lot of purging of energies, and she confirmed that he's doing much better. And yeah, it makes me really happy to hear that, and I love getting feedback. So yeah, thanks so much. And now for the Reiki energy healing, I usually the animal doesn't necessarily need to be present. You can send me a picture of your pet, and I use the energy of the picture to connect to the image of the picture to send Reiki healing energy. So yeah, mm, thank you so much.
I highly recommend your services. I'll never forget when you helped patch our little Papillon. And I
Mhm.
remember my wife, it's not that she's skeptical of this work, it's just she's
Yeah.
not really into it. But when she saw the difference in Patch, our dog, who was really kind of ill and like shaking, he had made total uncharacteristic recovery. And she said, "What did you do to Patch?" And I said, "I didn't do anything." Viviane. And
Oh, thank you.
Viviane, some energy healing. It's like, I don't know how that works, but look at him. He's like a new dog. And it's like, yay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it
So thank
makes
you.
me so happy to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, and animal communication. I see. I forgot. And yeah, thank you, Justine. Yes, I love. Also offer animal communication sessions too for your lovely fur babies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whose turn is it next?
My turn.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, and I just added a couple requests that came through. Thank you all for posting caps. All right, selecting our next request. Cindy Faust, please say hi in the chat.
Cindy Faust. Are you here? Will I make it before Cindy Faust does? Cindy Faust, Cindy Faust.
If you work lurking.
Oh yeah, hi to the work lurkers. Chores.
Yes.
It's your first time and you don't know what to say in the live chat. Say hi. Say,
Mhm.
"Hi, I'm Jon from Scotland." Although you can't tell from my accent. Cindy Faust, let us know if you're here.
I just think it's amazing that after all this time, so you and your wife like different accent, right? And you didn't like absorb that. I would be speaking just like I would be just like a few days, let alone all these years to just like, be speaking like.
It's fun. Cindy Faust, let us know if you're here. It's funny. I saw a request for someone had posted on Instagram, so just like a kind of public request for help with their pet that was about to go into surgery. And immediately, like the pictures were really heart wrenching, and I was like, "Oh, I really want to help." And then I realized, hang on, they're about to go into surgery. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, go in and offer anything. And I just thought, yeah, that's. So I just messaged him. And I just said, if I can be of any help after, like let me know. But I think because it wouldn't matter what I did, that surgery is going to happen, right? And if I go in and
Yeah.
do a lot of, if the pet then has to do a lot of integration and healing afterwards, they don't want that plus an operation. Okay, last call for Cindy Faust. Let us know.
Yes, last call for Hi, good dogs, and I see. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm adding a couple requests that came through. All right, no
Cindy Frost.
No Cindy Foss, so I'm going to select another request.
Okay, look.
Okay. And remove that. There.
And just feel
Make sure on the right side of the screen.
choosing your next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Lizzie GHZ, please say hi if you're here.
Lizzie GHC, are you here? Oh, hey, Sonia Ross. Thank you for coming. Hope you're doing well since we saw you last.
Okay, Lizzie is here. Thank you, Lizzie.
And we've got Sonia booked in again, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Okay, so Lizzie's saying, I would love to have an Akashic reading about what's next and what direction need to take now. And wondering if there are any activations too. Okay.
What's next? What direction? And any activations? Okay. I'll let you guys go first, so I'm not always talking at the start.
When I focus on what's next for Lizzie, I heard transformation, and I'm still getting a message.
And someone's asking about Jordi's YouTube channel. Yes, here's the link. I think it's already been posted a few times. Please do subscribe. You can subscribe to all three of us. That's the beauty of YouTube. Hit the notification bell, hype our videos, comment, share with your friends. It all helps. Thank you.
So Lizzie, I heard transformation, and after that I saw a blue butterfly.
Ooh. I love that.
Now I'm seeing the image of 3 mountains in the distance, and I'm trying to understand what they're conveying here. Now there's a number in front of each mountain, 1, 2, and 3. And I heard choices to make. And they're all right choices. It's just they'll lead you. These are different paths, like path 1, 2, or 3, and not to worry about, okay, which one is the right one, because they're all right choices and right paths. Is just that they'll lead you to where you need to be. But one can be, like okay, this is a straight path, and this is like more like winding roads, and um, important is that you are aware that you have these choices to make, and you will make a choice. You make your free will choice. And now they're showing the butterfly flying and flying over these mountains to get to the other side. So this is the part of the process, part of your um, journey, transformation. And I just heard that part of this these transformations is connected to an activation that is part of the transformational process. They just showed me the there's this blue light inside of your body, the same color of the butterfly, to show that stage of the transformation, and that genetic soup, so to speak, that the butterflies go through before they um, become the butterfly. It seems like a beautiful transformation path.
Mine was so similar. Maybe the most similar I've ever had a reading with you, Viviane, that we've done something that's like,
Oh yeah.
let's say, I felt like what I will share is like almost identical, just my my experience of it. I'll let you go ahead, Jordi.
Oh, I saw that there will be an increasing of intuition, but possibly clairaudience and more listening, like direct. Yeah, there might be situations where it's where it calls you to listen more, Lizzie, or that people are needing that from you. And I saw your ears perking up, but it felt like to spirit, so you might start to sometimes hear things um, in a good way. And also, I saw channeling. Well, actually, at first I saw um, for you to speak up about certain things, or there might be a desire to voice yourself more. And then um, I saw like a remote control, but it didn't. It felt like it was a multiple message. Like on the one hand, for example, let's say you put on music and you can shift your mood pretty quickly by putting more calming music on, or classical music, or whatever mood you're going for, or something more poppy. Um, and then, um, but it feels like you might actually be channeling messages this year, um, or sitting down with a candle and closing your eyes and yeah, spending some time in the morning or whenever you choose in your day to tap in and go to your heart space. Or um, I mean, it feels like more messages are coming through for you.
Oh,
So it does
I
feel
love
like
it.
a huge transformation.
Yeah, I.
And
So the only things I could really add is I saw there was a mention of this from you as well, Viviane. Like I saw 3 timelines, and the middle one was really interesting because later I could see this chat from Mangled Unicorn about side quests, right? But the middle timeline, it seems to be the timeline you're currently on, feels like your highest timeline and really expansive. And this activation you're asking about is your heart opening, that butterfly transformation, so that you can feel it, right? You can feel, when you're on the kind of precipice of your highest timeline. It's like, I don't even know what's coming. I don't even know what's next. I can feel it. I can feel it. And your guide's saying, please open your heart nice and wide. Just like Jordi's saying, like, explore these intuitive and psychic aspects of yourself. And I asked for like more tangible suggestions, and your guide said, earlier this afternoon, I haven't posted the video yet, but earlier this afternoon I spent time with trees, and I was asking a tree that had kind of like grown in a funny shape. It was next to the path, and it had grown away from the path and then back up. And I said, why did you grow like that, tree? And the tree said, well, I just each day I just figure where I should grow next. And in those days, to begin with, when I was smaller down at the ground, wanted to get away from being kicked by people passing on the path. So I grew away from the path. But as I got taller, I could see the sunshine, and I wanted to go to this gap in the canopy. So the tree curved around to go up to get its space in the canopy above. And so this is what your guide was saying as well, is this feeling that the only way I can personally describe being in your highest timeline and knowing that you're there and wondering what you're going to do next is that there's no plan. Just like the tree, there is no plan. There's nothing that says I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I have no idea what I'm personally doing in months to come, and it's never felt so good. It's never felt so expansive and so exciting. I know most that I plan to go on another adventure, camping at the weekend, and beyond that, I don't really know. And I just know that there's this feeling I carry in every moment that feels open and exciting and joyful, and I'm following that for wherever it takes me. So encouraging you to really spread your butterfly wings and just surrender and allow our talk of side quests and side missions it's okay to disappear down them sometimes, and just inviting you back to your heart to continue on your highest path. Hope that helps you, Lizzie. GHZ or Z. Let us know in the chat. Wonderful. So it must be, Lizzie says, thank you so much. Messages, so beautiful. I'm grateful for your help. Thank you so much, Lizzie. It's an honor to serve. And how are you doing for time, Jordi?
I think I'm good. I'm still here. What do you feel? Is that good?
It's totally up to you. Yeah. We'll be on for
I love what you said about the tree and how it chose to grow that way.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it. Just seems so simple, right? It's like, I turn up with my human brain. I'm like, how did it know? Like, it must have tree strategy, or where's your tree project plan or your Gantt chart? It's like, well, I grew away from the humans kicking me, and then I grew to the light. It's like, oh, I get it. You just follow it in each and every moment. Is it my turn to choose?
Yes.
Thank you. This is actually a song randomly playing of me sat in my favorite forest. Oh, don't tell the other forest that I said this. The Scottish borders, and it's actually a working forest, so it's really quiet. I'll have to go there soon. Okay, choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Okay, Sunny Sonia 8670. Are you here? Let us know in the chat if you're here. Sunny Sonia 8670. All right. you here. And thank you, MJ Cronkite. Sending love to you.
Yes, thank you. I'm ready.
Let us know in the chat. Here, Sunny Sonia.
Oh,
yeah,
Sunny
here.
here.
Ooh, and that's a butterfly. What are the chances?
Yeah.
It's just like, sometimes I don't know if there's just all these, like, the universe is constantly serving me beautiful synchronicities. I'm just not noticing half the time. It's like, just blundering through life and missing half of them. Thank you so much, Sunny Sonia, for your request. You're asking, would you please ask the Akashic Records if my family is safe from natural disasters in 2026 if we continue to live where we live? Okay. We can certainly ask. I can go first.
Okay.
And I must admit, and I just want to preempt this by saying, you guys can, of course, you can completely disagree, right? Anything from you're safe to panic, right? Whatever you choose. So interestingly, I was given a reading, like a message first, and I went into the Akashic Records afterwards as well. So the message was, like, yes, so yes, your family's safe. The area that you live is not, or should I say, because I don't want to be too specific about your family. It feels like only you know the scope of what you mean by your family, because we all have huge families, global families, right? That in the energy of that request, that scope of that request, yes, there's safety. That safety exists primarily in the highest timeline. So there is a lower vibration timeline of that area that things don't go so well. And I did see some ground movement. So this seemed to be like more geological, like earthquake like activity quite near. There's lots of reassuring messages, including Mother Gaia is looking out for you and looking out for your family, and especially those that are choosing love, making every effort to make sure you're protected. And that there's like these two overlays, like one being like a firm yes, like you're all safe and you rise above it, like this fifth dimensional highest timeline aspect of Earth. And then a lower aspect that some family members may choose, and this is still their free will choice, they may choose to exist, and their souls may have already chosen to exist within the more disrupted lower timeline. And I asked, so I went into the Akashic Records and I said, is there anything like, does this happen? And it was like that was the kind of final message was, yes, some family members may choose to kind of, it's like feeling of like staying behind, staying put, even though they experience like tremors and warning signs. And I asked if there's anything you can do, because Sunny Sonia, because it's everyone has their free will. We can't, we can never tell other people what to do. But the advice was to say, over the coming weeks and months, just to say, to prompt to family members, ask simple questions like, do you ever get that have you ever had in your lifetime that you've received a warning of something? Like you just got an uneasy feeling. Maybe it's a small feeling where you shouldn't, get in your car today, or you shouldn't go into that bar or restaurant for some reason, or that area of town. And then later you realize why. Or maybe you have a really strong, profound dream and you're like, oh, like this might actually happen. And all you're doing is just raising the awareness of those events, because when you kind of hint at that, they'll even months and years later, they'll remember that conversation and like, oh yeah, sometimes this is really important to pay attention to. And Mother Guy is saying is, you will, like, everyone affected will be warned and given a choice. So even if, worst case scenarios, things don't work out perfectly for everyone, just know that they absolutely have been given warning and given a choice, just like we all have.
Oh, now my message makes what I saw makes sense with what you said, John. Because at first I was shown a house. Well, I heard also pay attention to the name because it's Sunny Sonia. So there's something about the sun, as a good positive part of the message. But I was shown a house with the house was standing strong, but it was surrounded by water, and the water was moving really. It was like rapid moving water. And I heard when you were talking about paying attention to warnings, I heard go with the flow and be aware of your surroundings. So that was like the bit of, yeah. If there were an issue, of course, be uh, pay attention to any warnings, and then you can you make your choice from there. Be aware of what's happening around you in your environment. But I the sense that yes, you are safe, but you have according to what happens in the future of any warnings, then you'll be. I was just saying, concerned about ash clouds really
Correct.
can't move out of the area. Yellowstone. Concerned about ash clouds. Now I just had the same image of the house surrounded by water, but there was a bubble, a clear bubble around this house, as a sea, as a bubble of protection.
Yeah, I heard for the concern of the ash clouds that they don't like they might exist in the higher timeline, but they don't in the highest timeline, but they're much less significant. Like they're almost like they're not really risky. Um, which is fascinating. I was asking lots of questions like, what happens to them? Where do they go? Like, are they as heavy and they just get dispersed somewhere else? Like, no, they're just lighter, lighter. Um, how did you get on, Jordi?
Um, so some different information here, and it ties in with what both of you are saying. Um,
Mm-hmm.
at first I was hearing there might be some flooding, and I did see that there's some earthquake potential. Like I saw a crack in the earth. Um, I was seeing it more like an animated image. Um, it felt manageable. And then I heard seismic.
Mhm.
Um, I
Mm-hmm.
forget what that means. seismic. And then what in regards to what Jon had mentioned about different timelines, and from what I've noticed even here in Montreal, that when there's been earthquake activity before, sometimes even in town, some people will say that they felt something strongly, and another person in another area of town won't even have noticed that it happened. Um, and I got to I felt a cold, like like some cold air. So I don't know if there'll be a change in temperature. And I asked what month, and I checked, and it said that this would be in May.
Yeah.
And I get pray, 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 pray. So I think for everyone, even to get the family more familiar with, hey, in the morning, say your prayers and or do your meditation to try to shift the energy. And I asked how else you can prepare yourself if ever you're worried. And from what I know, you can try to increase intuition by writing a note. I was taught this a long time ago from a spiritual reverend, Reverend Jacques, who's no longer here. But he taught me you can write a note saying you can ask any question and put it under your pillow. So you could ask, what should I know about this situation? You can honestly ask anything, or tap in with any of us here on a deeper level. But I think it felt like it was manageable, though, even though it sounds intense. So anyway, that's what came up. So I'll be praying for you.
Oh. Yeah, thank you. And of course, for everyone else, anyone watching live and in the replay as well, a couple of other messages as you were talking, Jordi. One is it feels like the ash clouds you can push those up. So if you experience them at all, and you can do this with anything in the air, right? Especially if you see chemtrails or anything you just don't like, and you have more kind of energetic right or kind of dominion, especially if it's near or above your home. So you can push those up out to so they will actually leave the Earth's atmosphere. As impossible as it all seems when you're just a wee human on the ground, opening up your heart and just set the intention, say, I release you. I ask the help of Mother Gaia, the air elementals, the sky, and the atmosphere, push this energy out, because those ash clouds felt heavy. They had heavy, dense energy. They are the releasing of. They're like the burnt embers, the ashes of the fires of rage and anger that exist beneath the earth. And I also saw you touching, as you were suggesting, Jordi, with the question under your pillow, also trying just touching the ground each morning, start that conversation with Gaia, because it also helps you on your own practices, helps you raise your vibration. Just placing one hand on the ground each morning, ask Gaia, how are you feeling today? Do you have any messages, or just like Jordi's example, ask that question. If you do that every day between now and May, you'll be an expert at it, right? You'll be able to sense and feel the differences. You'll get a feeling for what's coming.
Yes, and with that, I'll say visualize your. I just saw a comment. Yeah, don't get stuck in fear. I visualize yourself and your family and your home safe and protected.
Yeah. And that theme that we had, since we're on the theme of the butterfly as well, is that in the previous reading, is that safety is a feeling, right? It's not there's no place truly safe on earth, right? It's just we get to choose how we feel. And actually the feeling of safety has a dramatic effect on the environment around you. That's why practices like protective bubbles around yourself, around your home, are so effective, is because you set your clear intentions. Like, well, I choose as my body and my home and my family, I choose to be protected. I choose to protect myself. And you remember in these like natural disasters, right? Or some of them seemingly natural disasters, where big horrible things are happening to people, and yet some people just miraculously are like protected. Like, how did they do that? And that's what I saw with you in your highest timeline. It seems impossible, right? It seems totally improbable, and yet it happens all the time, and no one can explain it, or the explanations just seem woefully lacking. And really, at the heart of it's because you've set a clear intention. You're keeping your vibration open, never denying the risk, never denying these things happen, but always like keeping hopeful and open and positive. And you will, you'll be told if that isn't enough, right? You'll be told like, okay, it's time to move, and lightly somewhere, like where to go.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. It's my turn to select our next request.
Thank you.
Thank you all for posting your request in caps.
Choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat.
Okay. Is just Justine.
Justine, do you pronounce this Juju? just. Justine, are you here? I just know you as Justine. Justine's only on the neck.
Waiting for Justine in case we're clerking.
Tell your boss I've got like really important things to do.
Oh, she's here. Thank you, Justine. Yeah, and I was curious too. Is that just or is just?
You can help us, Justine, with the pronunciation of your username as well.
Yeah, one or two. Just is one. Juice is two. So just let us know. Okay.
So could I please have a healing on my neck? I have a disc and nerve damage causing weakness in both arms. Thank you. And then some lovely wee emojis.
Okay.
Thank you, Justine. Okay. I've just been doing a scan so far. And really, it's so funny, Viviane. This probably does happen sometimes, but I seem to I'm having like a full-on telepathic conversation with you. Speaking out loud, what do you see that needs help?
I saw an object on her neck, and to me, it appeared as if he had like let's say a bolt here and then another one here, and then a metal going across.
I saw at the back of her neck. It seemed to be like a almost like a small wedge shape cut into the very back of the neck, just towards just above the into the nerves. And when I asked about healing, I was shown to God Archangel Raphael some suggestions to bring in So we would bring in source light into the heart and then bring it up into the spine, and then to help expand out and fill that area. There was a message that this had all happened. This nerve damage and disc damage appeared to be connected to the body not wanting to take on any more burdens, the burdens of others. And so it seemed like there was this, I don't know if it was an accident or injury that had caused it, seemed to be connected to that. So there's just a little bit of nervousness from just as she's helping us pronounce the name and the username.
And I'm seeing what you mentioned now on the back of the neck too. I'm being shown that what I saw needs to be loosened up a little.
Yeah, Justin says, very painful. I'm non-stop trying to heal this. What is it, please? I'm just going to start working on the heart. Just bring in source light. Fill the whole body. Source love energy, just really gently, just encouraging the damaged area of the nerves to begin to fill out and repair. Any damaged nerves that can no longer function, to release these so they don't cause any pain. Just working around the base of the neck. Return to source or never return here again. Expanding out across the whole body. Or release anything that no longer serves your highest good. Yeah, there's a lot of heavier energy, like shoulder downwards. This feels like like it's a blockage in flow, so it's to interrupt the taking on of additional negative energy. Just encouraging your whole body. So I'm just going to work. I'll let you guys focus on the rest of the body. I'm just going to focus now on the heart and the lower chakras, and just start to get the body used to, again, releasing this negative energy deep into earth. And Justine was just saying, I also feel something in the base chakra. Yeah, I was just helping unblock that and release the energy. I think that was the same time a couple minutes ago that I was working on your root chakra, Justine. For some reason, I always feel that as well when people work on me. It's always the first thing I feel is in the root chakra.
So I saw what I saw on the sides of her neck being loosened up a bit to give a little more room. It was too tight, and I heard that was placed there to stabilize. I did a clearing of that space on the neck.
Excellent.
saw there's something, if I may let you know something now, there might be something about the position of sleep, like when you're sleeping, as usual, like maybe sleeping on your back might be better, or a specific pillow rather than on the side. But it could also be that you need more rest. And there's something about an old love. They're a good love. They might even still be in your life, but there's something in relation to love there. Or I saw you in an embrace, so I don't know if you took on something there. And lastly, there was something about the way you're. I don't know if you paint, but they showed me like it's like it looked like a paintbrush. Um, I mean, it could be a pen, but it looked more like a paintbrush. So I'm wondering if there's some action that you're doing that is traveling up also to make it uncomfortable. Or could it be that by painting it might release something? I'm not sure. That's something to think about.
I start sending more healing energy to her neck too.
Thank you. I wondered, Jordi, if painting with black would be really helpful, like dark colors to help release the energy. And I was shown, Justine, you touching your body like this, like very gently touching your neck, if it's comfortable to do so. And what you're doing is just making hand contact with the areas of the body that you're finding painful, and talking to your body. And the very first message is to just bring in your own self-love. So saying, body, I love you. Neck, I love you. Shoulders, I love you. However it's comfortable for you to do so. And imagine that your fingertips, you've got your own self-love, and you're just touching yourself gently in those areas. Again, just if it's comfortable to do so. And then also allowing yourself to ask questions. What can I do today to help you? Does that, you were touching on this in the live chat, that Justine, it's that kind of frustration energy, like, what is this? What's going on? Why am I in such pain? It's discomfort. You do have all the answers inside. And this does feel that I kept seeing continually that your body's like been interrupting that flow of energy to stop you taking on any more burden, any more negative energy. And I hope that the work I've been doing with your heart and lower chakras, just encouraging your body to continually release any ways that you can also explore, including painting, that will help you express and release that energy that isn't yours. You don't need to carry that burden. Will help release your body, like feeling, because your body's been really protective and saying, I don't want to take any more. I don't want to take any more. And Justine was saying, thank you all so much. Yes, you're right. I got a cervical pillow. I tried my back. Fantastic. It feels like that really helped.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you, Justine. So yes, I'm gonna ground the energy, the healing energy I just sent her.
Beautiful. My turn? Is it next?
Yes.
Fantastic, if I can say it.
Mm-hmm.
You are one with the glimmering light.
Choosing the next request, please say hello if your request is called.
Creation. You are love. You are.
What a lovely collaboration that was. So the request is from Maggie. Is it Maggie Sale 1 or Maggie's Ale 1? Let us know if you hear, Maggie. a really intriguing request. You were certainly around a little while for us. Let us know, Maggie. Yes, Maggie Sale. Thank you, Maggie. So Maggie's here and says, as Scotland's senior Indigenous grandmother, GCEF, committed to saving the planet for the next 7 generations, I'm wondering why I'm still here, age 83, and already outlived 2 of my children. Oh,
Mm.
thank you for sharing. Okay, we can go ahead
Okay.
and ask. Just a reminder to everyone to please do drink water as much as feels right for you, especially if you're receiving a request directly or if the messages and healings resonate with you.
I'm just seeing an interesting image. I heard what you wanted to be here, and I saw Maggie holding. It was like a plants. She's holding branches and plants, and um, they were dried, and she placed them on the ground and started to cover them with more dirt. It was like an offering. I heard making an offering. To her ancestors and to Gaia. And then I see tears. You're crying, and your tears are dripping on top of the offering you just made, and being absorbed by that the earth. I'm shown energy going down deeper into the earth. I see you placing your left hand on top of this offering you made, and then I heard Gaia say, "We need you," and thank you.
I feel so aligned with what came through for me. I'll let Jordi go first. So whenever you're ready, there's no rush.
Thank you. Yes, I relate to what Viviane has been mentioning. I saw that there are several identities. Maggie Sale. So there are different parts of yourself that are. It's almost like three different, like you're in a third incarnation of yourself in this lifetime, and I guess your soul has agreed to go through these changes, and that's why you're going through this. They also, I heard that you are capable of doing land blessings. So you're here to to bless in Scotland the land there, but it can travel even farther than that. People need your blessings, and the earth itself, the land, maybe from some past generational things. You'll feel it though, or you know. And I also felt that there are females in the world that need your help. I was getting sort of like the young women or younger women today, maybe that are not with a partner or that are struggling with partners, to send out that energy to them will help them a lot, to make better choices, or even to provide them with enough self-confidence that they need for themselves. There's something about that. And I was hearing a Radiohead song that I don't even know the name of it. It might be actually Karma Police, Radiohead. And then I wanted to say I'm sorry about the loss of your children, and you've been such a good and beautiful mother. And I saw you having tea with your children, like having it could be a coffee, but it was like a little a mug. They join you, so you can have chats with them. They're with you frequently, even though it feels like you're alone at times. You are definitely accompanied, and they love you very much. And thank you for all you're doing to help everyone.
Oh. Wow. So thank you, thank you, Viviane and Jordi, and also Maggie. Yeah, sorry for the loss of your children.
Yes.
So I was shown that there's a beautiful expansion, and I love, Jordi, you said the third incarnation in this life. Because sometimes I feel that about myself. I feel like, am I like a different Jon? Like I think I remember my past life, at Amazon, and then before that. And what I saw, Maggie, was you helping build a bridge. Like the first message got was a big bridge builder, helping connect people now into this next stage. And we could describe that as a higher timeline, a fifth dimensional Earth. And as I saw the Rainbow Bridge connection, so this is very much while you're alive, right? Because I know the Rainbow Bridge has other meanings and connotations, but in this, and if you watch any of my recent predictions videos, and I did one on Saturday about helping, you can access your highest timeline, is this feeling that you can connect in with not just, because the first beings that came forwards across this Rainbow Bridge, as you open your heart and enter that highest aspect of you, the highest timeline of you, you're able to bring forward, just like Jordi was saying, bringing forwards your children. And I was like, why this? And your guide said, because the reason, Jon, humanity is so disconnected with our descendants is that we've forgotten how to communicate with them. And actually our descendants, that they live on. And it reminded me, they showed me one of the first conversations I had with my son about the destruction on Earth. And he looked at me like I was an idiot, right? He was like, and he just said, what have you guys been doing before I was born? And such wise words, right? It's like, I don't know. I said in the 80s, when I was your age, it was just like, all I knew about was save the whale. That's maybe the rainforest at most. That's all I knew. And he's like, so you're the generation that broke heaven. It's like, it's not my fault. It's the previous generation. But that suddenly that feeling, and I love your message, Viviane, like crying tears into the seedlings of what feels like beautiful plants and trees that will grow in the future. These are all ways to communicate with 7 generations, and it's not just the next 7 generations, it's a rolling 7. And that you can also, when you're opening your heart, I posted that link for my free meditations to get started, like opening up your heart and really allowing yourself to connect. And I love that first step of connecting with your children that have already passed over. You're inviting them back to come and talk with you and sit with you. And then you continue on. It feels like you continue on with others as well. You're inviting other souls, so these are, remember, our next 7 generations, many haven't been born yet. So they're still floating out in the ether. They're just thinking about coming to Earth. They're thinking about coming to what will be a new Earth to come here. And that's a beautiful invite to open up and start that dialogue and conversation, because they're forming their intentions, they're forming their ideas of a world built upon the foundations and the great change that you're bringing. And yeah, I do feel this is so powerfully like why you've chosen this. Someone said in the live chat, didn't they, that Maggie, you're here to bring in more light. And I feel that's a lovely like summary of why you're still here, because there's a lot more light to bring and a much deeper connection with our futures. I remember when I first heard the next 7 generations concept, it just blew my mind. I think that was about 10 years ago. And I wrote a song about it. Of course I wrote a song about it. And it just made me realize how far off, the mark we become. But these next 7 generations will help transform this whole world. And we're right at the cusp of that, right? We're right at that turning point. So thank you for being here with us and being such a pivotal part of it. Wow. Well, thank you, Maggie. I hope that helps. Please let us know. Sending you so much love. And that's us also at time today. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Jordi, being our special guest.
Yes, thank you, Jordi. Great to see you.
Oh, thank you both. Thank you. I have so much fun with you, and I love your messages.
Thank you. And you always have this, I don't know how to describe it, like this incredible precision and depth, like the readings that you come through with just feel, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I want that too. It's like, I want tell me the color of the cup or tell me where. Maybe I need to increase the breadth of my questions as well. I ask telepathically. But really beautiful to work with you, and so lovely to have such a diverse range of experiences.
Thank you. I learned so much from you too.
Oh,
try out some new
Thank
things.
you.
thank you so much.
And thank you for anyone who looks at. I think my link tree will bring some different my website and things like that.
Mhm.
I'm not
Brilliant, yeah,
sure there.
thank you. I will post that again. It's in the description of the video of this live stream, certainly on my channel, and I'm posting into the live chat.
Yeah,
Also,
it's in the description of my channel too. Yeah.
great,
Thank you. Mhm.
Thank you,
wonderful.
John Binnie.
Thank you
Thank
so much. Well, I'll bring our session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia. Oh, and Archangel Metron, and every soul that's participated in today's session, and asking each of us now to remain in our individual protective bubbles for as long as we choose, as I close the shared space down and return to Source or never return here again. And please get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right. Thank you so much. We're back. Oh, Viviane and I are back tomorrow, aren't we?
Oh yes, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm joining Jon.
And we're doing the non-controversial, he says sarcastically, Heart Aligned Business Alchemy Workshop on the subject of pricing your psychic. So excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have any problems with pricing, come along and get some ideas. And when are you going live after that as well?
Yes, and then I have a live stream at 11:30 Eastern
This
Time. Yeah, be busy. Be busy tomorrow. Yeah, that's all good.
Wow, three in a day. Well, do get plenty of rest.
Yes.
It's a real marathon. And thank you, Jordi. It was such fun. We'll have to book you on again. It was amazing working with you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, John, and thank you, Viviane.
Thank you. It was lovely seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Sending so much love to everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.